Okay guys, can we make this design concept from ChatGPT turn into this? Hey YouTube, what's up? It's Picker Steve. Hey, I just picked up a bunch of lumber and some put together sheds from Walmart, and what we're going to do is we're going to build this. This is a rendering from ChatGPT. It's actually pretty accurate. It only took me a couple prompts to get to that, but that's what we're going to try to build in this space over here. Let's go. Okay, so here's the general space right here. Got the van, got a load of lumber. Let's go check that out. Got some 16-foot PT, 2x6x8s, 2x4s by 8s, and then we got a bunch of concrete pylon thingies to build a box on. Box of screws over here. Let's go. Oh, my dad just donated me a water barrel. Always looking for water over here. But alright, so here's the deal. These are Keter Ashwood 7x7. I don't know if you can get a good look at that. These were on rollback at Walmart. And so I'll do a screenshot. I got a ticket or a picture of the ticket on the price tag there. So you can see what the original price was and how much it rolled back. But yeah, so that's pretty much the same, right? Look at that. Yep. I was a little nervous walking out. I had a bunch of beefy young guys help me load this in the Walmart parking lot. One of them said, "Hey, congratulations." I said, "For what?" He goes, "You bought the only 2 of these that Walmart ever had on hand, and you bought both of them." It's got me a little nervous because they got really low roof pitches, and we get a lot of snow up here in Maine, so I'm going to have to be mindful of that. I do have a roof rake here, so probably have to beef those up also. But yeah, a little Tractor Supply 5x8 trailer got those 2 home. They're heavy. It took 4 of us to load each one individually. But I'm going to get laying out. Goal today is to frame up a box. And we got thunderstorms in the forecast, so wish me luck. Alright, I got updates. I got a little carried away before doing a little more filming. Some stuff happened. We had a straight line windstorm come through and knock power out. So had some cleanup at the other house to do. But this thing's got a serious elevation change. I brought this rock over with my tree dolly, and it's like 3 feet tall at the end here. It's looking a little ridiculous, but that's what the level said. Alright, so I got a few more things to tighten this up. Got all the joist hangers on. They were all too tall. I had to zip them off with a Sawzall, so they're totally overkill. I got some more blocking to do underneath. I think I'm gonna just run 2 stacks of blocks on either side and run some 2x6s underneath to support that. I gotta go look at my back shed to see if I have any more joist fasteners that can go from the bottom and clip on. I might. Been stocking those things up at yard sales for years, and they finally paying off. Little cut off brick end pillars. Even have the corners for the inside corners here. I think I'm out of screws, so I'm gonna have to go scrounge around and look for those. But yeah, decking's over here, ready to go on almost. And this thing is square. 21'8" this way, 21'8" that way. Usually I try to get it within a ½ an inch, but kick this thing into square on the first try. I couldn't believe it. That never happens. But yeah, bonus. Got that at the dump today. Yeah, that culvert on top. Town was throwing that away. I said, "Can I have that?" They said, "It's all yours." Those things are expensive. I got ATV snowmobile trails out in the woods that have drainage problems, so that will come in handy. Alright. Yeah, I'll be back. Okay, more updates. So I finally got all the sub base, or whatever you want to call it, blocking. These guys were like $3 from Walmart. Just using whatever I have laying around, but had to do like a stringer this way because it just drops off like 3 feet over here. See how deep that is? Anyways, got all my corner joist brackets done, and now I'm gonna start laying brackets. Not brackets. What am I talking about? Decking. Okay, tube, got the deck finished. It's all screwed off. It's got quite an elevation drop off, but sorry about the shaky camera. I gotta bust into this now. Alright, that's next. Okay, so I got the first box that was on the trailer unpacked. That's the doors. Some kind of framing. Luckily I have this giant platform to lay everything out. Don't know where those go yet. Those either. Those are obviously the windows. Here's some plastic paneling or framing. Plastic paneling. Here's the base. About to slap that together. And if you're gonna do one of these Keter sheds, I got 2 of them. Plan on doing a full dump run. So I'm in a bit of a pickle. I got the walls up, but this thing's fragile. It's got no structural support. I haven't lagged it down to the ground. I got a pretty good thunderstorm rolling in. Ugh, I don't know what to do. Look at the water piling up already. I just ran to the hardware store to get lag, so that I don't want to get out there in the thunderstorm, get soaked, and I'm just hoping the winds don't crank up. I'll give you an update in a minute. Alright, got some lag bolts drilled. This place is filled up with water, and I'm using the lag bolt holes to drain everything out, but... Okay, good news. That was a quick hitter. Sun's back out. Let's get back to work. Gotta lag this thing down. Okay, YouTube, I got updates. Alright, so proof of concept. Yep, you can build this. I gotta do this again over here. I just wanted to run through it one time, so I knew what I was doing on the next one. Probably do like, you know, the fast forward speed round over here. But man, I got 2 of these shed kits, but you are talking, set aside your Saturday. That's a full pickup truck load of just leftover cardboard and packing materials. And what I'm going to do is try to throw all of it in here, and then take that flap that's over there and crank strap it down and bring it to the dump. Dump's open tomorrow, so I got some work ahead of me. Let's go get it. Okay, YouTube, I got updates. Second building is up. I didn't film today because super cloudy out, threat of rain this whole time. I didn't want to put my camera on the stand, but here's next phase. So I got a bunch of PT 2x4s sistered together with a spacer because I gotta get under that lip up there. The plan is to do stringers up here, roof stringers, and strapping going this way, and a metal roof, and that will give me, I don't know, a parking spot for a lawnmower, other equipment. I'm gonna build a ramp here, and then I got PT pre-cut stringers for over here. These are just gonna be stairs. This drop off's crazy, so unfortunate, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's my updates. Okay, tube, I'm back. Alright, start framing the roof system here. And if you're all by yourself, just use little scraps. 1 screw, that's all you need to hang rafters by yourself. Over here, I just use a screw as like a pin to rest on. Send it like halfway through the wood and then rest your rafters on there. That's how you do things by yourself. Okay guys, this video kind of got away from me, but anyways, here's the latest updates. Ramp done here. Another ramp done here. My dad had to bring in some fill because this just drops off way hard. Steps almost done. Got to go pick up 2 more sticks, but basically there. Got some punch list stuff to do. The handle doesn't line up right. I got to clean up my mess from construction. This door fits pretty good. This one over here, I got to lodge a little bit of a complaint against Keter on this one, but there's the gap. And it's not because I installed it wrong. These are pre-drilled in here, so I can't, I mean, I technically could, I may have to move this hinge up and down, so I don't know if they messed up something at the factory, but alright, tools in here. Yeah, another 49 square feet. And so this one, I think I can, you know, stash it. Got mowers everywhere, just always flipping mowers. This one's like third in line to get fixed, but anywho, bridge the gap between, just park a lawnmower in there, maybe some weed whackers, some other stuff. Traditional framing up here, barn wise, you know, you set your joists, strapping, and then screw down some metal. I wanted black metal, it's actually green on top, but that was going to be a special order from my lumber store. Future plans, I'm going to wrap all this with metal. If I can't get black, I'll paint it black. And then got these from Martin's salvage store. We just got that one in town. Those are $4.99. They're motion activated, or you can have them just stay on all night long. Walking around the back side. Still got punch list things, like there's a shim there, it needs to be trimmed off. More shims. I have some mill felt, which I think I might put draped on here. If you're from Maine, you know what mill felt is, from the mills up here. Yeah, and there are some gutters that are built into the fascia, which looks like they can get clogged pretty easily. They're only about 1 to 3/4 of an inch wide. I want to put a gutter all the way here, and I just picked up another rain barrel, and I want to maybe build a little platform here and have more rain collection. But yeah, like I said, this video got away from me. I lost my camera at one point. I didn't even know what I did with it. Get some good under storage here. I got some culverts in here, which I've been throwing some extra lumber inside those. Yeah, a lot of supports under there. These guys are like $23 a piece. So I had to get creative, improvising there at the end. I just bricked up some more pylons in there real quick. But overall, yeah, pretty good amount of storage. I gotta get a bunch of crap from inside this house out into here. This house is not being done, or it's being wired currently. There's just too much stuff in the way for the electricians. Kind of half live here, at the partner's house most of the time, but just treat this like camp. But need to get rolling, get finishing on this place. Did build this house by myself. It's 1,400 square feet. It's all been out of pocket. This whole setup, roughly $3,500. These guys, the sheds were on rollback at Walmart, and they were $1,100. They were rolled back to like $900, and they had a pair. So I had ChatGPT design what I wanted, and I just built it. So if you like the video, give the old thumbs up, subscribe, that helps. I gotta get on to the next project, and hopefully we'll do a video on that too. Alright, cheers guys. Hope you're having a great day.